Make it faster? Alright, so here's the mode. The next term that you'll need to know. Mode is the most frequently occurring score. I spelled occurring wrong. Should be double R. There are two ways to figure it out. You either have a look at the set and count one by one what's the most frequent score. In this case, 3 is most frequent because it comes out 4 times over everyone else. So what we'll say is that mode is 3. Now, there may be a case where you have 2 scores that are occurring at the same time or same rate. If this occurs, you would consider it as there is no mode. Okay? If that occurs, you would consider it as no mode. But if someone asks which ones are the most frequent, you could say 3 and 4. Because by definition, mode has to be one single score that is most occurring. Okay, and that's just a play of definition. That makes sense? Okay. In the questions, it may be jumbled up, so you're going to have to tally them by yourself, and then you're going to have to count it by yourself. Now, information is already tallied and put into a table. You're just going to have to follow the information from the table. So again, I'll put up my FX table. You're going to be drawing a lot of these throughout this topic. Now, we don't need the FX, but if I wanted to, I could fill it in just so that I could work out the average later on. FX. Okay? So remember, X means score, F is the frequency. So if I take an example from the textbook, this is page 360. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have the frequency of 3, 2, 4, 8, 6. So I can just have a look at this. Which one's the most occurring? It would be 7. Now, a lot of people will make this mistake. They're going to look at that and go, hey, 8's the highest number. And then they're going to say that 8's the mode. But 8 is just the frequency. Okay? Your mode is the 7. So you got to make sure that you read that table carefully. Okay? Everyone makes that mistake. So then down the bottom, I'm going to just write down mode is 7. From there, questions may ask you what's the average as well. And then you'll have to do the whole FX business. Then get sigma FX and sigma F. Yeah, that's clear? Alright. Now, another thing may occur if they decide to give it to you in a graph form, like that. They may give it to you in graph form, so you may have to analyze the graph and say, well, here's the score that is most occurring. The other example may be they might give you a cumulative frequency graph, and that's different as well. So cumulative frequency graph from last lesson was something like this, if you guys remember. Okay, and then you draw your lines just like that. If it was a cumulative frequency graph, you're going to try and find the biggest jump that occurs. The biggest jump that occurs will tell you that it has the most amount of scores, frequency in that score. So remember, it may be a jump from, let's say, 6 to 10. So that means you know that at score 5, there was a frequency of 4. If that's the biggest jump, then you know that's going to be the mode. So you're going to have to analyze the graph differently because of the information presented. Yes? Alright. Thank you, guys.